Okay, we're going to take a look at what you had sent me and what is actually up on the guitar profile or the tab that you got. So, let's see. Yeah, we basically went over that one together, the 1, 2, and 4. So you said you're not sure how to read the squiggly line. So that's the 8th note. That is an 8th note, which, and look how you have this right now. You got your 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Each one of these is an 8th note long. Every single, this 1 is an 8th note long. That N is an 8th note long. The 2, 8th note long. N, 8th note long. So every single one of these is an 8th note long. I could have 8 8th notes just lined right up, and that would have you underlining every single part. You are used to seeing the 8th notes like this. So that's when you have 2 of them together in one beat. So it looks like you have the 1 and 2, 3, 4 and. Alright, so you're close on this one here. Remember, if you see a note in parentheses, you do not play that note. So you do not play any note you see in parentheses. So there's a hint for this bar here. You almost have it correct, but you have too much underlined. So yeah, you got the first bar correct here. This one is definitely not. Now, I'm going to try and explain this in a way to get you to fix it. You have over here on your paper 1 underlined, and then the next thing you have underlined is the 2. That means that the first thing played is a quarter note, because over here you have the 1 underlined, and then the next thing underlined is the 2. So the question is this note the same length as this note? So, is that the same length as that? So some of what you have underlined in the second bar is correct, but not all of it. You looks like you have the third bar marked exactly the same as the first. So I need you to look at this very carefully. Does this notation, the rhythm notation, look exactly the same as this? Okay. I'll tell you this, it's not the same. Every bar is different. So, just to recap here. You have your quarter notes and your 8th notes. The 8th note has 1 flag attached to it, what you call the squiggly line. Here, you still have 1 flag attached to it, but here it's just a straight line because it's beamed with this one. Remember, this is what the 8th notes look. This is what you're used to seeing. The 8th notes beamed together because they're right next to each other within the same beat. So to change, we're looking at this a little bit different because you will come across this stuff in magazines, tabs, whatnot, and it does make legato look nicer. So that's why I want you to learn this way too. So hopefully that makes sense. Every single thing you have over here represents the length of an 8th note. There are 2 8th notes in every quarter note. Okay? So hopefully that makes some sense. Just trying to think of anything else I could add there to clarify it. But so yeah, first bar, yeah, that's correct. But there are corrections needed for all the rest of these bars. So give her another try. Let's see what you come up with. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon.